What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is me, Chess, and today it's like a bonus video. This is my kenroy, and I wanted to show off the decorations I did for Halloween because I might have to take them down tomorrow, and I would just want to, make like a self-reference video. So next year, if I want to do this, I have I can go to my channel and click on this video right here and kind of learn how I did it. So that is that. This is the kenroy, like I just said, and I already have the installation video and the regular video for this fan, so if you're interested, it's on my channel. Should be in the ceiling fan playlist if you're curious. And yeah, so I'm not going to make this too crazy. This is just a little bonus video. I'm not going to I'm going to just try to keep it raw footage. I don't feel like editing this. So, let's go over the decorations that I did and why I might have to take them down tomorrow, and some of the other stuff like that. So the kenroy here has a 5-piece like it, which means it has 4 bulbs and then 1 in the center, and it's got a 3-stage switch. So you pull it once and then twice, and then there's different settings, I guess, the different ways to have it, and I'll show you that right now. So wherever the chain is, the first pull only turns the bulbs on the outside on. The center bulb is off. Because I know there's some string lights in here, and that's why they're not working just yet. Again, I'll show and explain everything if you're curious, and I'm going to say where I bought everything if you want to do this too. Feel free to use my videos like an inspiration or an idea. Like, hey, I want to decorate my ceiling fan. I didn't think about doing that. You might like this video because it was pretty cheap, and I think I did a good job with it. So I want to show it to you guys. So, the first thing you probably notice is how come the other 2 bulbs don't turn on? There's 4 bulbs and 2 of them are off. Well, let me explain just everything. Just give me a minute. First of all, these bulbs here, these are purple LED bulbs from Dollar Tree. I really like them because they're not too bright, and if they die, I can buy another one. It's only $1.25, and that's very, significant in a second here when I explain about these dead ones. So, these quote-unquote dead bulbs, right here, these came from Home Depot. This was the cheapest I could find. That wasn't Dollar Tree because they didn't have enough. They only had 2 left, and I bought whatever was there. So I needed, obviously, more purple. I'm like, I guess I'll have to go to Home Depot. So I bought these. It was $4.50 and then $5 with tax per bulb. Not a 4-pack, per bulb. You heard that correct. So to buy 4 of these, it was $20, which is absurd, considering I can get this, which I think is better, and I'll explain why, for $1.25. Like, what? So I got 4 of these to put in this fan, and right off the bat, they were way too bright. They just blinded everything. I looked at Ace, I looked at some other places that might have had them. This was the cheapest that I could find that was dimmer, like the Walmart ones were insane. Because I think I already have some Walmart purples from a couple of years ago, and when I put those in, it was just insane. It was too much light. And I put these ones in with 4 of them. It just lit up the whole area, almost like pink. It wasn't even purple, and it was hurting my eyes. So I'm like, man, that's kind of annoying because I have some other lights here. I got the lights in the background. I don't want to, overpower everything, and then what's the point? So I'm like, okay, fine, take the bulbs out, right? That's my first instinct. The bulbs are too bright, take them out, I'll put the purple ones in, right? Okay, but now you have blank spaces here. That looks kind of stupid. It looks like I forgot to put the rest of them in. So, this bulb still works. What I did is I just put a piece of tape over the bottom so it doesn't make a connection or doesn't turn on. The reason why I did this is because now, versus these 2 bulbs, this is a clear, purple glass. It looks really cool when it's not on. You can see the little LED things in there, I mean, it just looks super neat. So I'm thinking, why not use these as decoy bulbs just to fill in the space? It won't be too bright because they won't turn on. And they look super cool, especially when the other bulbs right behind it light up. You can kind of see, it just looks so cool. It looks intentional, kind of. And it's just, I don't know. So everyone in the family really loved that idea. They really like this. So I'm like, if my family likes it and they don't care about fans at all, then maybe some of my viewers that do care about fans, and some of you probably care about decorating, right? So you might like this. So that's why I'm making this video. So that is all the bulbs, as base as I can get. I can't get any more in depth of that. So that's that. The next stage turns the bulbs off and the center light on. Oh, that's weird. How come the center light's not on? It did some trickery. So for the center bulb socket, we have these little guys here, if I can zoom in. These are little socket outlets. Now, what that allows me to do is to plug in string lights, which I did. Now, the first thing you probably noticed when you saw this is all the leaves that are around here. I got these string leaf things from Dollar Tree, and the reason why I didn't want to use the other ones from Michael's, because I know the minute I say Dollar Tree, the comments are going to be like, haha, you're poor. No, but just, it was a creative decision, because the ones from Michael's are way too full. There's too many leaves. And just a perfect example of why I use the Dollar Tree ones is this fan over here. This has one strand of the leaf like things from Dollar Tree, and that's already way too many leaves on there. I had to like let it hang down, right? So with the Michaels ones, which I use everywhere else in the house, and the fans, it was like way too much. It was just, it looked like a big orange, like, you know those like Hawaiian things with the Hawaiian flowers, like necklace you wear to like Hawaii when you're like surfing or whatever, you know what I mean? Like that stereotypical, like that's what it looked like on the fan. It was too much. And this was because the Dollar Tree ones, you know, they're cheap. They have a lot of stem space between each leaf. And I think that looked really nice. I was able to put 2 strands on here because there was 2 different colors. It was green and orange, and then the other one was red and orange. So I did red and orange and then green and orange. I put all the orange in the center, and then I tried to stick out the red up here and the green up, you know, down here if I could. So now you have red, you know, orange and green. And it balances out pretty much perfectly. The goal of the leaves was to not only decorate, but to hide the wires. You could see the black wires for the string lights here. These string lights are also from Dollar Tree. Another reason why I did that is because the Dollar Tree ones are only like 5 feet long. If I go to buy them at Home Depot, A, they're not bright enough. B, it gives you like 20 feet. Do I need 20 feet of string lights for a ceiling fan? No. It's a small space. It's just literally right around here. The Dollar Tree ones are perfect. That's why the Dollar Tree was like perfect for this. The bulbs were so crap that they're dim, and it's perfect lighting for down here, because if they're too bright, then it's like everything is like purple, and I don't want that. I want like everything to be kind of ambient. So these, you know, dim Dollar Tree lights are nice. The leaves are nice because it's not too full, and the Dollar Tree string lights are nice because they're short. There's only, I think it's only 20 bulbs per string. So to put that around the fan, I mean, it's perfect, you know. And where else are you gonna find really short string lights? I mean, I go to Target or anywhere else, they're all gonna be like minimum 10 feet, if not more. So the Dollar Tree ones has that. And another thing about Dollar Tree is it dies. Great. You go and buy it again. $1.25, no one cares, right? So who cares? So the center light, if you're wondering why that's not doing anything, well, it actually is. There's purple string lights in here from Dollar Tree in here. Now they're kind of too dim. Those ones I don't really like. The Home Depot ones that you can see in the background, the purple is really nice. It's really prominent. I do like that, but obviously I'm not going to put 20 of them in that little, like, what is this, ceramic, porcelain, glass, like, globe. I'm not going to do that. It'll look silly. So I just put the purple in there. I was going to change that to orange, and I just forgot, so I never did it. But if I could go back and remember to do the orange, I'll, you know, like next year I'll do the orange. So that's kind of it's kind of all the decorations. Most of it was the Dollar Tree. The decoy bulbs were from Home Depot. This is the cheapest, but the best I can make it look. Like I said, you buy any of this stuff anywhere else, it's either too full, too bright, or there's too much. Just too much of whatever. So this was really concise. Now, another thing you're probably thinking that I'm going to answer this question, does the fan work? And yes it does. I'm going to turn it on right now. Here's high. I get comments all the time. Oh wow, the fan won't turn on because you got all the lights around it. No. It runs as if they weren't even there. Doesn't affect anything with the power. Nothing hits the fan when it's running. How did I keep it all down so it doesn't touch the fan? Pretty easy. You know, just put the leaves, like the stem of the leaves underneath where the lights are because they're heavier, and then have the leaves kind of wrap around the bulbs to give it that kind of glow. I'm going to zoom in on that because that looks really cool. Like, tell me that's not cool. You can make fun of me all you want for decorating a ceiling fan like some people want to, but I don't care. You know, this is the basement. That's where we are right now. I am down here a lot working on projects, and I don't think there's any harm in decorating something that I tend to use a lot. I like ceiling fans. I like decorating some stuff. It's kind of cool, and I put the two together, and I think that's really neat, you know? So that is that. And I am going to do it again for Christmas. I'm not sure how, but I'm going to try and do it again for Christmas. I'm going to put up some of the white ceiling fans and try and do decorations on there. So that's going to be really interesting. Another reason why I chose the Kenroy for this, you're probably thinking, why did you choose this fan? Because the light kit is so big. There's a lot of real estate for the lights and leaves. You know, some fans, like this one over here is just an example. You know, it's just, the lights are kind of close to the fan. It's kind of hard to do anything. But the Kenroy, it's got like, the globes are big, everything's big. That's another thing, this has the clear globe, so it looks really cool and the lights are off. Just part of the reason why I did this. If these globes were white, I probably wouldn't even have bothered with the decoy bulbs, but then again, if they were white, it would have dimmed the light a little bit more. It wouldn't have been too bright at all. But the clear looks nice, especially when you're not using decorations. The regular bulbs in there look really nice with the clear. Oh yeah, and the teddy bear on top. Hold on, I forgot about him. That's a Beanie Baby or whatever they're called. I don't remember where I found that. It's a Halloween teddy. I just put him on top. He's got like a witch hat, you know. He's the overseer of the basement. No, he's not gonna fall. He's got a little seat belt that keeps him up there, so he ain't going nowhere. By seat belt, I mean 2 twisty ties put together. It's humane, I think. Definitely looks not comfortable, but it's alright. Who cares? Another reason why I like the Kenroy is this right here, the low speed. I mean, just how do you even do that? That's such a nice low speed. It's like aesthetic. It's very cool. So this aesthetic low speed with the decorations, I mean, am I that crazy for decorating it? Probably, but to use this fan to do it was just way too smart. Oh, and there's everything on at the same time. That's the third stage. That's the bulbs and the string lights on. Stop yapping for a second so you can take in the lights. I am going to turn the side lights off so you can see the purple a little bit better on the wall. That's why they're there, because it looks dark down here without them. That low speed is just amazing. I know I'm freaking out over a ceiling fan with decorations, okay? But it's just, I mean, this is so cool, you know? And I haven't seen anyone else do this either. I mean, I'm not saying it's never happened. I have personally never seen this before, where someone's decorated a fan. And I've been on YouTube for many years watching ceiling fan videos and box fan videos. I have yet to see someone do this like me. You know, if someone did do it, it was probably like for Christmas. But I have yet to see someone do what I did for Halloween with like the leaves and the lights and something cool like that. You know, you could argue, oh, you went above and beyond, that was pointless. And I don't think it was pointless because these decorations can work on any fan. It's not only for the Kenroy, it's not whatever. You know, if you have a ceiling fan at home, like basically with just a similar light kit, Doesn't need to be a 5-piece, just a simple 4-piece. You can do the same thing, you know? Or, you know, take it down a little bit. Do like one thing of leads, one thing of lights, you know? Or just do the purple bulbs. Just doing purple bulbs looks cool. It's just simple as that. It's not too much, because the whole point of this basement, the whole point of this whole area was to have the ceiling fans down here. That's why I started this whole like renovation like project thing. I always wanted to do ceiling fan videos and I never had anywhere to hang them up. Now I had this little basement space to do the fan videos. I mean, it's because of the ceiling fans I have this whole area down here to do what I can do. So I think it makes sense if I were to decorate it, you know? Plus, without the fans, it'd be dark down here, let's be honest. So yeah, that is that. I don't know if I have anything else to show. I will do a bit of a close-up off the tripod. Someone's gonna ask. And then I'll be done. So we'll just do some close-ups here. Here's what it looks like if you're a 5-year-old. It looks really cool from down below. Let's be honest, that looks super cool. It almost looks like the leaves kind of grew onto the fan. And this is like a 46-inch fan, by the way, so it doesn't need to be like a great big fan. You can do this with a small one too. That looks so cool. And this fan is in like a light brass kind of finish, if you're wondering. I know it's hard to tell. It looks like it's silver almost because it's so kind of faded. Here's the globe in the center. Oh, how did you do the lights? They plug in and then they kind of just squish out. This globe doesn't fit that like a light adapter, so that gives me a little bit of gap to run the wires out. So I can plug them in here, but then run the wires out so I can wrap them around. I know someone was going to ask about that, and that's to answer your question for a said person. And the blades too. This looks more pink in real life, but yeah. And then you get the reflections too on the fan of all the little lights and everything. And that's it. And there's the teddy bear up there. So that's cool. This fan does not have the best spin down, by the way. I think this fan works perfect. You know, if you're gonna do like a white ceiling fan, I think the white would look better for Christmas because it's like snow and stuff. But the oak here looks really good for like the Halloween because it just works better. I don't know. I had that green Lasco ceiling fan that looked really nice over here for Halloween. But I wanted to put up the kenroy because I can't decorate that other fan. It doesn't have enough space. It's got a tiny light kit. This fan had a giant light kit, so I'm like, oh, we got to do this. We got to decorate this. And I'm glad I did because it looks really cool. Man, look at the blades, man. Imagine like this on like a Casablanca. That would be so cool. With the finished blades that are shiny. So yeah, that is my Halloween decorations for my ceiling fan. And yeah, I was thinking about making this a video when I initially was going to put these up, but figured that might be kind of boring. But if you guys really enjoy this and you want me to, then maybe next year, or even for Christmas, if I decide to decorate that, I can do it like a tutorial, like, okay, I'm going to decorate this fan, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, so you can do it too if you want. So that is that. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll see you guys in the next one.